This work has been so foundational to the way that I understand like Chicago and what it means to grow up in Chicago and what it means to like pay it forward in some ways.
So to start off, if you could just introduce yourself, your name, your pronouns, a little bit of who you are, and when you were with Young Cultural Stewards.
My name is Patricia Nguyen. My pronouns are they, them, she, her. Born and raised in Chicago. I grew up in the Uptown, Edgewater, Andersonville neighborhood, and my parents are refugees from Vietnam. My father's been a community organizer for over 40 years, which has deeply inspired and deeply influenced the work that I do. I would say that the Chicago public schools, the Chicago Park District, all the public things, the public library, have been so foundational for what it means for me to understand what it means to be from Chicago, to be raised in Chicago, and then have the opportunity to work with Young Cultural Stewards in 2017 through the Chicago Park District under the leadership of Irina, which has been so magical and powerful, and that experience continues to reverberate until today for me in terms of what it means to be grounded in community, to center Black and Brown youth, arts and cultural work as a way of knowing how to be a human being in this world and creating change that really cultivates people to learn how to nourish each other and take care of one another in a meaningful way.
Can you touch a little bit more on what it was like for you to work at Clarendon Park with the young people here during that summer of 2017?
Clarendon Park has such a special place in my heart for so many reasons. One is because I've been in and out of this space with Kumbha Links in many ways, and in this room in particular where this interview is taking place, and then to be able to work with Young Cultural Stewards in the room next door with that energy and love and care of community cultivation happening in this very park really created the foundation for me to step in and feel like I was just deepening and expanding that community with from teenagers, from like 15 to college students, with cultural stewards with 13 to 15-year-olds. And it's such a special age group. And I think the idea of Young Cultural Stewards really supporting and focusing on 13 to 15-year-olds is really significant and really important. And to be able to work with them through the arts, through cultural programming, and to be able to connect with other amazing artists and cultural workers across the city and bring them as guests to speak with the students in Clarendon Park, having this layered history of having worked with Kumbha Links here who established such a significant cultural imprint in this space was really significant.